What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today you have two new legends that are dropping. I don't know exactly why EA Sports gave us like 8 to start the year, and then they dropped us with like 2. So you got Csonka as a fullback, and you got Sapp. I'm going to tell you guys right now, pretty much what happens is, at this point of the year, we already realize what works and what doesn't work. So for those of you guys that are asking about Larry, it's like, yo, Gmi, he's a fullback. You know, he's 90 overall. Will he block based on, you know, his attributes and stuff like that? I don't know. Because I got Juice Check out there from the Niners, and sometimes he just runs blindly into the crowd and leaves me to get smashed up. So I don't know at this point, but it is a chance that he could be solid. Also, he does get that secondary chemistry to be a halfback, as some of you guys are interested in that. Sapp, a lot of you guys, when I tweeted out about it yesterday, you guys were like, yo, Gmias, bro, he's too slow, he's this, he's that. I don't know if you guys understand. It's not about him being slow, it's about him being wide and big. So what's going to happen is this, right? He clogs that lane up so ridiculously that if you are running a blitz, he takes up like on the center and a guard. He's taking up, like, you got to double team him every single time. So he's somebody that I would look at and say, you know what? You know, maybe it is something that we should, you know, probably dabble in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand, with the way the game is playing, right? They still have yet to release the official patch for the day one, as they usually call it, right? So there's a lot of things going on that are still in the game that possibly won't work after they patch the game. For instance, there's a lot of nano detection going on. They're not going to take that out the game, right? So when you send a lot of people, they're just going to stand there and watch the guy just dot you in the face. You know, that part is not going to change. But they will patch other things. They will do things that help you, like that challenge that was given 400 XP with Saquon Barkley. They're going to do different things. But again, we don't know when the patch is coming, but it is going to change up. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you guys an example of what actually goes on with Sapp, with the actual challenge. Now, I do also want to point out, I know by the time we get 40 tokens, it's going to be like, yo, Gmias, bro, like, this is crazy. Like, what's up with this? Whatever. But do you see this right here with the milestone? You get strategy cards for the, you see like how they have the actual milestones with the stars? So you can actually go ahead right now, and once you complete these things, you'll be able to get those strategy cards. So EA Sports is trying to give stuff, you know, to the grinder. All right, so look, you see that right there? You see what just happened? Also with this, you see, that's a bug. That's a bug right here, so I'm going to exit the lineup screen, and we're going to back out and come back in, and usually it works, because you don't have to turn off your X factors. I just want to make sure you guys understand that. The first time that happened to me, I was like, yo, what is going on? And then pretty much what I did was I just backed out, and I came back in, and the challenge worked. So it's a lot, like I said, it's a lot of bugs, dude. Like, you need some raid spray for what's going on with this launch. I've never seen so many bugs at launch for a Madden. Even if Madden came out and it was like, yo, you know, there's certain things going on that it's ridiculous, I've never seen this many bugs. It's like too much at this point. It's like real ridiculous. So that's what happens whenever you get that, where it wants to take you back to your lineup. Just back out of MUT and go back in, and it should allow you to get to the challenge. All right, so now look, when you go to play the challenge, typically what happens is they give you the opportunity to use, you know, the player that you're looking for. So we're going to leave Sapp in the middle. We're not going to bother him at all, and then we're just going to make sure that our other defensive players are where they're supposed to be. Okay, I don't need to pause. I'm acting like I'm playing head-to-head. I got to call a timeout. Because what I'm labbing right now is a savage 3-4 odd defense, bro. And I've labbed it in... Listen, solo battles this year, I don't like solo battles, but what happens right now, guys, is that if you get something that works in solo battles on the hardest level, it's going to work in the real game. So if you don't have somebody that you lab with, like myself, because I don't have time for like lab partners and all that stuff, because my schedule is pretty wild, I did dabble in a few solo battles this year, right, to kind of see what's going on. So I want you guys to understand what's going on with War and Sizzle right there, right? Let's take a look at what's happening. Now remember, this is arcade mode, so it doesn't really, it's not going to really apply the same way, but you see how the one guy is holding him right there, but he's still forcing his way in and he's getting that pressure. In competitive mode, it's going to take him, the center, and a guard to deal with Sapp. But it's arcade mode, so the game just cheats and does whatever it wants. I just want to make sure you guys understand, there's a method behind my madness, and, you know, would I go after him right now? I want to see exactly what he's about before I actually take that leap, but I just want you guys to understand, like, look, listen, you see, all that stuff that they're doing right now, the way that it's working, it's very, very ridiculous, but what I want you guys to understand, it's arcade mode, and you're just trying to see the way that he actually moves around. because you can't really get a good assessment of it. And a lot of you guys that complain like, yo, these challenges are really, really hard. On arcade mode, they just won't let your pressure get in. Like, even if your players are souped up, you just won't be able to get in. So it doesn't really matter. My full objective, though, hold on, let's see what we got to do. We got challenge goals. What is that? Don't allow 14 points, win the game. So, guys, you just want to come out and run the ball. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to Chew Clock and get out of this game. But again, if you're playing these legend challenges and you're like, yo, I just want to see how it is, that's the one thing that's kind of stupid with what EA does. They give us competitive challenges where it doesn't really matter, and we don't really get to see like the full effect of a player. Because if we had this in competitive mode, he would play completely different. Warren Sapp goes wild in this game, and also remember, you would have to give him inside stuff. Like that would be a necessity. And then look at the way they're tackling Derrick Henry. Like the game just does whatever it wants. Okay, look, what side is he on? Okay, so we should be able to run it to the right. We should be able to. Okay, look at him. You see what I'm saying? You see my fullback, like I just told you? He just ran away from the only guy he should have been blocking. And I don't know if Csonka is, Csonka, is he going to be able to do stuff? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because to be honest, arcade mode is actually more lethal than regular competitive mode when it comes to like challenges. It's a little bit more lethal. Like they cheat a lot more. So you can beat them, and just remember, they won't intercept the ball, but they will cheat beyond belief. Like they will just go beyond the length that's necessary to make sure that you don't have a good gaming experience. Like, look, you see what's going on? Look at all those guys there, but he'll. Okay, fumble, pick the ball up. That's the one thing good about arcade mode. They fumble if you hit stick 'em, man. Because this game right here, dude. This game right here, bro. Like, imagine Warren Sapp just standing there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have any abilities. He don't have nothing. And then he's just in there with... Hold on, wait a minute. Isn't Michael Strahan and them other big boys in there, too? Yo, EA really does, like... They adjust the way the game cycles. Like, what the hell... Dude, my D-line right now should be gobbling up, bro. Bro, gobbling up all of these dudes. But it doesn't really matter, though. It doesn't matter. All right, just truck him. Yeah, go for 6. Go for 6, too. Yeah, truck him. Get wild. All right, so look. Again, there's no timeouts, and they usually start these in the third quarter. So you got to give EA Sports a little bit of credit for not giving us full games for these legends, these legend solos. But again, when you get the 10, you're going to be able to get those strategy cards. And for those of you guys that are wondering, I got a video dropping soon explaining to you guys the way it's supposed to be. Getting those rare cards with the speed and all that stuff. It was kind of a... Look at him. Look. Who is he blocking, bro? He's trying to look for the other guy, but there's a guy right in front of him. Like, typically... the assignment of the fullback, like, he's going to look to block that first guy to get you to the next level. That's just football 101. A developer is letting the guy run out to block a safety. I'm just trying to understand. I don't get it. Like, he's supposed to be looking for the first guy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, yo, okay, you're coming to block, you're coming to tackle my guy, let me block you. But in Madden, it will make you believe that the fullback's assignment is to go block a safety, which is it just doesn't make any sense. Because usually they don't even make it to that level. Unless the safety is blitzing off the side, it doesn't matter. And usually with the way the assignments work, like, you see how he went and got that guy on the line right away? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. That should be your assignment. It doesn't even matter. Like, I don't know what this game is about. And the funny thing about it is that happens so often, and you guys ask me a lot of questions like, yo, Gmi, should that be happening? No, it shouldn't. But it doesn't matter. Bro, The Rock. It doesn't matter. Like, listen, it is what it is, bro. And you just got to deal with it and just keep it moving. So this challenge is pretty much over. Again, Warren Sapp with inside stuff is going to be a whole different type of beast. But for now, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just had to see how his body was and, pretty much kind of get an assessment of it. But I'm going based off of just the fact that I know he's heavy and I know he's a wide player. So I know he's going to do what he's supposed to do. I already know what he's going to do. So I'm going to see what I can do about getting him. Right now we have Michael Strahan and we have the other guy that's a superstar that already comes with inside stuff. So I'm not really set tripping. But we're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to figure out, if we're going for him or not and what it's going to be about. So before I let you guys go, what I'm going to do is, pretty much just know that you get the, the power-up and everything from playing the challenge. So don't buy the power-up, obviously. That goes without saying. I don't want you guys spending money when you don't have to. The Csonka challenge we'll take a look at later. But just to give you guys an idea of what the actual prices are, I'll just let you guys see that real quick. Also, make sure you're adding those collectibles into the set as you go along, because it makes it's just that much easier when it comes down to it. So the 90 to 91. Okay, Brandon Marshall is there. Where's Warren Sizzle? Okay, Csonka's there. Okay, is that the full? He's 832. God damn, bro. Like what? Yeah, nobody. Okay, so we're obviously not paying 869 for him. So that is just not gonna happen. But real, okay, that makes more sense. 496 is about right. So you know what it is? He's out there. He's a legend. You know, Csonka's probably around the same rate. I would just wait it out and see how it works. But he's gonna do a lot of good things with inside stuff. I can promise you that. So if you guys gonna take a look at it, let me know. It probably goes down to about 300K, you know, soon, whatever. It's an early launch. So I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. I got some stuff going on today, but definitely make sure to subscribe, like, share. I'll get some content out, and I'll probably see you guys early in the morning tomorrow. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy, be safe. Until next time. One love, y'all.